I want to go around and change a setting on my computer over there. So say hi to Cole, Vanessa.
Do I have to?
Hey, sweetheart, I'm home.
Ugh. You could have at least knocked first. You don't have to
I don't
break the
knock through
door.
doors. I break through them.
Well, could you fix it at least? Put the hinges back on?
How's it going, you wonderful fucking people?
You know what? It's going. If we could get rid of all this pollen, life would be a lot better.
For sure, for sure. Here, I'll give y'all a couple shares real quick. Let me hop on the old Twitter machine.
Oh, the old Twitter machine. Everyone loves the Twitter machine.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How are you tonight, sir?
Um,
Did you really just call him sir?
I
I'm
did.
all right.
I did.
Coming off a big win. Um,
Oh,
you know,
kayfabe. I haven't watched the match yet.
coming off a big win. It felt good. Felt good to have such a big show as we just had of Stampede. Performing in front of the largest crowd I've yet to perform in front of. Had a lot of fun. I made a statement, and then made sure Mike Anthony knew that I was there.
Interesting. And so you made it known to Mike Anthony that you were there. That was done at Stampede.
Yeah, man. He actually successfully defended his TV title, the Collective Bounty Championship. I didn't expect him to successfully to defend that title because he doesn't represent that title well. The Collective Bounty Championship, it defines somebody. It fits a certain character. You have to be wealthy. You have to enjoy greed. You have to enjoy success to be a Collective Bounty Championship. That's what it represents. And Mike Anthony's none of that. So after I beat the shit out of Paul Roberts and I gave him a dirt nap, I was sat ringside and watched Cecil Andrews face off against Mike Anthony. Mike Anthony successfully retained, and I just wanted to make sure that I was the one that I guess firsthand handed him his title. I wanted to be the one to let him know that, hey, I enjoyed his match. I handed his title over very politely and made a statement without having to say a word.
Just a look. Before we continue, we actually have some new viewers tonight. In the chat, we have some also on TikTok, which don't tell anyone. I've finagled a way to be live in both places at once. But CR Media in the Twitch chat would like to know, where does Cole Bohannon wrestle? So why don't you give, for those that have never, this is like your fourth time on the show. So maybe for those that don't know you at all, just give a quick little synopsis of some CB attitude.
Yeah, I'm here in Jacksonville, Florida, Continental Championship Wrestling. I've been with them now for going on 2 years. I am originally from Memphis, Tennessee. I have a little bit of a chip on my shoulder. Fair warning, if you're into Cabbage Patch Kids and PBS, you might want to turn down your volume because I'm not for you. If the little ones are running around the house, for one, call Casey Anthony because they'll take care of that. You might want to cover their ears because what you see is what you get. And it's CB Attitude. I'm wearing the CB Attitude shirt, which you can buy at Pro Wrestling Tees. It's pinned on my Twitter. Who I am is who I am. I'm unfiltered. And a lot of the times that works against me. A lot of times it works for me. Who you get in front of this camera, in that ring, in the locker room, in the line at Winn-Dixie is all the same person. There is no gimmick here. This is Cole Bohannon, and take it or leave it.
Spectacular. And he's loving it. Sarah Media is loving it right now in the chat. So once again, I didn't get to say right out of the bat, it's a pleasure to have you on again. It is. I mean, you're a staple, I think, on this show. I mean,
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing for either one of us. You know what? I'll take it at this point. You're the one podcast that hasn't kicked me out for saying fuck more than 30 times.
Look. Anyone that kicks somebody out for any reason at all is just delusional and puts themselves on a pedestal where they probably don't deserve, but that could be a whole nother rabbit hole. Nonetheless, um, so you handed over the title to Mike Anthony, who doesn't deserve it. You handed it to him at Stampede. I mean, we've had Mike Anthony on the show. He doesn't. I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna come off bad. He doesn't seem like championship material to me.
See, you're absolutely right. Mike Anthony is a privileged boy that is, he reminds me as a lot of the personality of a frat boy. He's very laid back, cool and calm. The guy's got, a little bit of brain to him, I guess you could say. He is who he is. He kind of just floats his way through his career because he's had opportunities handed to him, championships handed to him with Chris Turner.
Yeah.
Now the Collect the Bounty Championship was basically set up for him. He caught me off guard, turns around and catches Miles Blackwell off guard to win the champ. Hey, it is what it is, but that's why I'm going after it because, again, we just went over what the Collect the Bounty Championship stands for. Cole Bohannon stands for everything that I mentioned. When it comes to wealthy, when it comes to greed, when it comes to success, that is Cole Bohannon. That's not Mike Anthony. And I proved that at Stampede. Paul Roberts thought he had what it takes. The metalhead Paul Roberts thought he had what it takes to, in front of a big crowd to take me on. And I made sure to make the statement that I'm above the level of Paul Roberts. I'm above the level of Mike Anthony. And hopefully soon I actually get the opportunity to show it because let's face it, I've made it known. I've made it known on this show that the powers that be, as we call them at CCW, Continental Championship Wrestling, aren't fans of Cole Bohannon. Why do they still book Cole Bohannon? Because I put money in their little fucking pockets because people show up to see Cole Bohannon. If it wasn't for the fact that they get rich off of me, they wouldn't have me around. But you know what? I'm not going to bite the hand that feeds me, but you're damn sure right. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get the opportunities that I deserve that they keep on holding back from me.
Now, you mentioned a name, that degenerate Paul Roberts. I happen to have the match. Oh, hold on. Let me hit the right button here. I happen to have the match. Oh, I want to show you the match as well. I happen to have the match queued up. Would you like to watch?
Fucking idiots. Two fucking idiots. Like a Tweedledee and Tweedle dumbass standing there. Let's try to guess which one's the bottom.
Now, okay. So,
fucking A. Jesus Christ!
It looks like somebody ordered a Shivani from Wish.
We got fucking Pinky in the brain over here, fucking calling CCW Surge.
Big shout out to Surge. Shout out.
Yeah. Great fucking drink, bro. Great drink. Yeah, Surge is the new show for Continental Championship Wrestling. We turned Superstars of the Ring, finally retired that because that got old from fucking 1987. And CCW started to upgrade a little bit.
Watch yourself.
Tell me to watch myself? Since when?
Don't call shit old from 87, okay?
Oh, okay. That hit home. Got it.
What? He just buried you. You've gotten buried.
I've been buried twice this week.
2 shows in a row.
I'm like the nice person here.
Which one of those two are getting buried?
Let's see what Donnie Harris has to say to Donnie Shivani. He should change his name to Donnie Shivani. Little Donnie Shivani.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Wait, Donnie Shivani. I like it. I like it.
I should have played it.
No, you can just leave this up. Shit.
This week, Donnie on Surge, we have the final conclusion from Stampede 31, including a match between the metalhead Paul Roberts.
How tall is Donnie Harris?
Donnie Harris
Jr., correct? That's his name.
Yeah. If you're standing up, he's up to your thigh, typically.
It looks like that.
Yeah. He's a smaller individual. Donnie's got a lot of character. He likes wearing flashy and colorful um, different uniforms and just suits and 3-piece suits and ties to do his job. And I get it. I understand when you're that little, you're typically overlooked because nobody wants to look that far down in life, and you got to make yourself stand out. So I understand.
And Cole Bohannon. Plus, he is a man without an opponent. This is Cobra Singh, who was supposed to go
we don't need to hear that.
The 20-man. Let's go to the tape right
Nobody gives a shit about either one of those two.
And we're almost ready.
Whoa,
CB Attitude, Cole Bohannon versus the
Pretty big crowd.
Metalhead.
It was a nice sized crowd.
Color commentary.
Now, where was this?
Here we're waiting for
This was here in Jacksonville, Florida. One of the first shows that we've done since I've been around that we actually did in Jacksonville. It was a packed house. We had a blast out there. The crowd was live. They made sure to be as loud as they possibly could. Got a lot of younger cats out there, which I love seeing. I love seeing the younger guys come out there. When I say young, I don't mean your 10-year-olds, because your 10-year-olds don't let me say fuck. I'm talking about, we got the 18 to 35 out there, and I want to see more of that coming to these damn shows.
Are you saying you're the demo god?
I am 100% the demo god. I am the demo Jesus.
Demo Jesus. DJ Cole Bohannon.
I'm just, my hair's not long enough to be the demo god yet. So.
Oh, man. Oh, he got you there.
I give this kid some credit. He has a lot of heart. He has a lot of heart and a lot of eyeliner. A lot of it. A lot of eyeliner. I give him credit on that.
I think the last time we did this, I got a headache. I laughed so much. He does have a lot of eyeliner.
His hair is pretty fantastic.
His hair
is. You know what? And the cool thing is, people like this guy. They really do, because he looks fucking homeless. And half of Jacksonville is homeless. So they're able to relate to him. He's also a drunk. He loves, all his old 80s metal bands, and he uses that shit as I guess, motivation. And as you saw there with that body slam, like, he just stepped in the ring with the wrong one at the wrong time.
He does look like he has several CDs of like monster ballads.
He does, man. He walks in looking like, he looks like Screech and Little Dicky had a love child that came out extremely Jewish. And then you have this cat.
Rest in peace, Screech.
Tell me where I'm wrong.
You're not. You're not wrong.
Say you weren't wrong.
You're not wrong at all.
Rest in peace, Screech.
You're not wrong. Screech and shout out to Lil Dicky.
Yeah, I give him credit though. The kid has a lot of heart. I just dropped 10 pounds of scrotum on his neck and he kept going.
Oh.
So I give him a lot of credit. Now I gotta say, I am guilty at the point of I did underestimate them. Usually when I drive around with and I see the homeless, you tell them to shoo once or twice and they finally do. Son of a bitch just wouldn't go away.
Right.
So I give him credit again. He has a lot of heart. I think he has a lot of potential. He just really needs to, realize that Skid Row was cool back when, heroin was.
Did you happen to give him food? Because I know sometimes if I give a stray cat food, they'll just keep coming back.
I tried to buy the kid a hooker, and I think that's where I fucked up. It's been a minute for him, so you should have. Man, the smell of his hair, dude. It smelled like blunt wraps and roach spray.
CR Media says he looks like he enjoys a substance or two in Jacksonville. Obviously, look at their football team.
Yeah, you can say meth on here. That's fine. You don't have to just say math.
Should I say math? I should just say math.
Yeah. This is. He kind of caught me off guard here.
I was gonna say, you seem to be rethinking things here, but that's okay.
Yeah, my fat ass was blown up. I got to a point where he had more energy than I thought he did, and then he started getting the crowd behind him, and I noticed like this isn't good. So I had to start getting into his head at this point. He had them going, a bunch of fucking rednecks just doing "We will rock you" bullshit.
Yeah, he looks like a Briscoe. Like he should be on the Briscoe farm. Like Doing something with
Something,
the chickens.
man. He needs to be on some farm. I'll tell you that. I don't know about the Briscoe farm. Maybe the Funny farm. Guys, fucking just look how he stands. Like, he's ready to fall over.
He couldn't even get out of the ring.
Nah, man. He's probably drunk right here. Believe me. But this is where he slips up, man. You know, I caught him. The dumbass wanted to chase, and I just put it on him. There's a great. I posted a couple of pictures of that moment. Was actually caught of me in midair, choking him midair, and you can see the expression in my face. It's a hell of a photo. It's on my Twitter. Feel free to post it or share it or whatever the fuck you people do. It's actually a pretty good photo.
Speaking of those photos, I did see a bunch of really good professional photos on your Twitter.
Yeah,
so
CCW's got a budget.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's good pictures for sure.
Yeah, great job out of them. And that is, oh crap, we're on a different scene, so I can't see.
No, you're good.
No, Cole Bohannon 38 on Twitter.
Yeah, yes. Cole Bohannon, that's Bohannon 38. For those who can't spell.
A lot of Paul Robert fans can't spell, is what I've heard.
Paul Robert can't spell. He can't see. He literally smells like cat piss, man. Like, you ever have a cat that's not fixed and just sprays on everything?
You can't
that's
get
how
that
the son
out.
of a bitch smell. You can't get that out,
No.
man. It's like herpes, bro. Doesn't matter how much you wash, it stays there.
Life.
It's true.
It is life, yeah, man.
Hey, that happens.
It does, man. It won't kill you though.
It'll just flare up.
You're looking confident here.
I start getting a little bit of confidence. I can't lie.
Oh,
Realize I'm a bit bigger than he is, and he started to realize that as well.
he's looking winded too, and confused.
Yeah. I mean, when you smoke a couple packs a day, that's what happens. When I say packs, I don't mean cigarettes. I mean meth. But he knows I have a bad arm. He knows that. I heard it in training. He watched that happen, so he tried to take advantage of it here, and just one of those points where I had to dig deep. I had to dig really deep, and you'll see that I finally reached that point where enough is enough. This ref is good though, man. His name's Bristol. He's out of Alabama. Son of a bitch wouldn't let me leave that fucking shoulder down.
Huh.
That's what I was just.
Oh, you lifted him up? Oh,
Yeah,
look at
fuck
that
it.
power. This match is better if I turn Donnie Harris down. And the other guy, I don't know the other guy's name.
We call him Boat Shoes. He's like straight out of fucking University of Mississippi. Wears fucking khakis and striped shirts and wears his hair down like over his fucking eyes where he has to swipe it to the side like a fucking little bitch. He's our new announcer. Good kid though. Good kid. You can tell he's a bottom.
Does what it takes.
Not everyone can be tops, okay?
No.
Oh, I know. I'm proving it here.
Without
This boy couldn't get on top if he was paid to get on top. Look at that. Beating the shit out of him.
a top,
Absolutely.
there is no bottom. Is what
Yeah.
I've been told.
Well, he's about to find the bottom. I'll tell you that. Boom.
Oh. Oh, I'm sensing the beginning and the end here.
At this point, I just want him to stay down. Like, I'm hungry. I know there's pizza waiting for me in catering. I'm ready to be done with this. Like, I'm getting pissed. Like, come on, bro, stay the fuck down. And he just wouldn't. And again, lapse of judgment on me of wasting time. This, I guess you can just mark this up of just bad judgment here. Bad judgment. You know, I gave him an opportunity. He knocked the shit out of me there.
No. He's got his one last win though. It's like one of those comebacks on WWE 2K.
He does. The heroin started wearing off, and he needed that fix, and he was starting to lose his shit here.
I can't. There.
I don't know what he just did to his penis, but it looked like it hurt.
Whoa.
Ref gets a big air, man. He's fun to watch.
I just can't get over
That was a tap.
the Lil Dicky comment.
I think that was a tap right there.
You're right.
And then at this point, you want to watch closely. Desperate times call from desperate measures. Again, I'm hungry. I want this to end. I obviously realize he's a zombie and won't die. So I hit a zombie where you hit a zombie to kill him.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's
And I
over,
dropped
ref.
him on
Count
his
it.
fucking head. I hit him
Look,
with the
you know
stunner.
it. Oh, look. Did anyone see that?
I was wondering if you were going to catch it.
Did anyone
I was
see?
wondering if you were going to catch it.
Did you see that, Vanessa?
I did.
Hold
You can
on.
rewind it. No one
I
else
will
got it.
pause it. I'm good at this. Oh, it's classic.
There was some ugly little fucker in the back that would not shut up. Yep. You
I
went a little
saw
far. You went a little far. It was there.
the middle
You might wanna go
finger on the
frame by
two.
frame.
So for those
I wanna
listening
go
at
frame
home,
by frame on that.
let me see. I might be able to go frame by frame. Hold on. No, I don't think I can. For those listening at home, though, Cole after the stunner.
Right there. Oh, one more.
I don't think I can get one more. Wait, hold on. On so he's going like this. He's going 1, 2, like when the ref counts. But at the 2, he puts up the middle finger. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get it. Let me try one more time.
Give it a shot here.
Oh, I missed it. Wait, I think I can get it. Oh, it's so quick.
Almost.
He goes
You're
1,
there.
2.
Yeah. You know,
Uh,
and it's funny because they could have used any other camera angle, and they
Yeah.
chose that one.
yeah.
And I'm sure down the road they're going to use that against me. And I took a page out of Stephon Diggs' book there. If you're a football fan,
Yeah.
he scored a touchdown on the Patriots, and he looked at everybody and said, "I told you, I told you, I told you, suck my dick."
Well, that was
And that's exactly what I did right there.
a quick skip to the next match. Speaking of football, a lot of football fucking shit going down in the past couple days. Good
Very
Lord.
much so. I'm
Oh.
a big Buffalo Bills fan. You know, nobody circles wagons like the fucking Buffalo Bills.
Oh, whoops.
We're not making too many moves, but we're doing our thing.
Whoops. Oh, there's Impact. Watch the Impact.
Oof.
Right? Look at that.
Oof.
Was that a 3 count? No.
Damn near looked like it.
Sure did. What in the hell? How do I... There we go. A lot
There
of
we
buttons
go.
here. A lot of buttons. Great match. You're on your way, doing what it takes. Mike Anthony has to be looking over his shoulder, I would think.
You would think so. Here's the thing about Mike. Mike's so cool, calm, collected. He's the type that's like, yeah, bro, what's up, bro? He's like RVD, but he doesn't smoke weed. He's so laid back that he doesn't take things seriously because he thinks his talent alone is going to get him farther than ever. And
Yeah.
yes, it's got him this far. He's won some championships. I give him that. But again, Cole Bohannon is a little bit different than anybody else that ever came through CCW, or possibly anybody that's came through the Indies here in Florida. There's a lot of ass kissers and yes sir, no sirs through here. That's not me. I show up, I do my business, and I get the fuck out, and I collect my paycheck. I'm not there to kiss your ass. I'm not there to sweep the floors. I'm not there to wipe off the tables. I'm not there to do that. I'm there to do what I love to do, and I'm just not that guy. And yeah, I do have a little bit of a chip on my shoulder because I started this at a little bit of an older age. I started at the age of 30. I was told that I'm wasting my time. I was told that I was better off just being a manager because I'm so good on the fucking stick. Then they realize, okay, this guy has a little bit of in-ring ability. Let's just throw him out there and let's bury them. And now here we are 2 years later with this pissant company, and I'm still going through the fucking roster. And now I'm doing everything I can to prove that I deserve a championship title match. And now they're trying to tell me that I need to beat Mike without the title on the line. So we'll see. I'm trying to get that set up as we speak, just to prove that, look, this guy ain't shit. I have no problem beating him, title or non-title match, and I'll continue to do so.
Man, I look forward to that. You said a couple things there. Two things popped in my head. One has to do. You're down in Jacksonville. You're down in Florida. We know AEW resides there. That's their quote unquote home. They just purchased Ring of Honor. Who knows? I mean, maybe we could get some CB attitude in you know, if they do something with Ring of Honor here or there. Who knows?
I put no limits on my life. Just tell you a quick story. 10 years ago, April 8th, 2012, I became homeless. April 8th, 2012, I became homeless and lost everything because of my own decisions or mistakes, whichever ones you want to call them. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm now, after going through all of that, I'm living a life that I've only dreamed of, driving cars I've only dreamed of, living in houses I've only dreamed of. And I've done that shit all myself when everybody else told me that I couldn't do it because it was unrealistic. Well, guess what? When I signed that paperwork on August 28th of 2020, right after 4 months after turning 30 years old, I was told it's a long shot, kid. You probably won't be able to make it, but sign here, give me your money, we'll train you. Never count me out. If there's something I want to do, damn it, I'm going to do everything I can to make it happen, and I'm going to grab as much attention as I can to make it happen. Either if it's a Cody Rhodes, a Tony Khan, if it's a Vince McMahon, I don't give a shit who it is. I'm going to continue to master my craft. I'm going to continue to put my ass on the line each and every time I walk through those ropes, and I'm going to continue to entertain these idiotic fans of Jacksonville, Florida, and piss them off by beating their favorite wrestlers. And that's just what I'm going to do. And as I grow older and as I grow wiser, I'm going to continue to do so because there is no age limit when it comes to precision and it comes to success. I don't give a shit if I turn 45 and I'm debuting on wherever the fuck it may be. I don't care. I don't stop until I'm satisfied. And I'm not going to be satisfied until you see my ass on television on your local satellite cable provider.
Yeah, excellent. The other question I had to do with the current product. I know I think you mentioned the first time we spoke to you that you're a big Steve Austin fan. I get that vibe from you with the way you speak, the way you're in the ring. Austin is supposedly going to wrestle at this year's WrestleMania versus Kevin Owens. Are you excited to see him back in the ring?
So it's kind of a loaded question because I don't expect a match. I expect the KO show. I expect a couple words, a stunner, some beer, and get the fuck out. Yeah. Now, if it was announced as a match, you goddamn right. But I don't want to get my hopes up. Listen, my friends have told me growing up, I wasn't raised by a mother. I wasn't raised by a father. I was raised by Stone Cold Steve Austin on Monday nights for 2 hours a week. Yeah, that's who I idolized. That was my hero. That's who I looked up to. The promo to WrestleMania 17 still gives me chills of him in The Rock with Limp Bizkit's My Way. That was somebody that I looked up to. And I can't tell you exactly how many times I got suspended from school from doing what is now my finisher, the stunner, of doing a Luthez press, which I use now, to a kid in lunch, and I remember that actually vividly. He was walking down with his tray. I did not like that son of a bitch, and I jumped on him and started punching him. Straight up Luthez press. I had the Smoke and Skull replica belt as a kid that I busted open this kid's head leaving school. We were walking home from school. I turned around, hit him with it, started bleeding from it. I was raised by that man. And any thought of seeing him back in the ring as an adult now, because let's face it, his last match was what, 2003?
Yeah.
I was 13 years old at that time. I have a vague memory of it, but I have memories of it. And the opportunity to see that once again, absolutely. I'll tell you what, if they were back in Tampa, I would have already bought my ticket. However, I'm actually booked April 2nd, so it's hard for me to fly out anywhere.
Interesting.
And breaking news, I'm booked with a company that's called LCCW. I'm actually going to be the tag team partner of somebody. He doesn't know I'm going to be his tag team partner. Legacy. I It's Legacy something Championship Wrestling. I don't know. I check my messages. I collect the checks, and I fucking sign my name. But they are here in Jacksonville as well, and they said, "Hey, we got this guy, and he needs a tag team partner." And it's funny, that guy isn't expecting me to be his tag team partner.
Oh boy!
And, you'll just have to tune in and see who I end up teaming up with, because we're going for the tag team championships, and they believe in me and they believe in this guy. But they don't know my history with this guy, but they know he needs a tag team partner.
And where can we see this?
It will be on YouTube as well as Facebook. I'll be shooting links over, so you got to make sure you
Okay.
follow on Twitter, Cole Bohannon 38, and when it releases after April 2nd, you'll see it. But I'm excited to surprise this person when he's waiting for the entrance music to hit of his tag team partner, and it hits, and to see the look on their face. It's somebody I want to prove that I'm championship worthy. So you'll have to tune in for that.
Oh. Gotta like that tease, Vanessa, right? Everyone likes a good tease.
Absolutely. By the way, Vanessa, we can hear the vibration. Turn it down.
It's terrible. Oh, Cole, phenomenal. I mean, people are loving. CR Media is loving you. Blow Up Man is loving you. Although he told you tone it down. TikTok's loving you.
I don't know what is toning it down.
I don't quite know either, but
like I don't tone shit down. What you see is what you get. I'm not one of these wannabe wrestlers that are out there that when the red light turns off the camera, they're shaking your hands and they're kissing babies and they're smiling and they're signing autographs. This is me. Anybody in the locker room will tell you. My friends or family will tell you. My family, like, I relate to MJF so fucking much because my family can't stand my ass.
Oh, I can see that. I can see that for sure.
Because when you go to family reunions and it's hard to say, "Hey, this is my son, this is my cousin. I'm so proud of them. Look at them." When I'm like, "Bro, put that fucking piece of turkey down. That's the piece I wanted. Put that motherfucker down, or let's fight over it." Or I'm that guy. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, people. It's funny. It's true, absolute true story. My friend is taking me over to another friend's house. First time meeting them. It's a female friend of his.
Oh, boy.
And he had to tell me beforehand. He had to prep her before meeting me of who I am, how I am. And he had to prep me before meeting her. Look, Cole, I really like this girl. Don't speak unless you're spoken to, because you're probably going to say something that you don't like. And you know what? I followed those directions out of respect to my friend until this woman's dad walks in. All right. He sees my car. We rode in my car. And he's looking out the window at my car, just looking at it. And then he goes out and he wants to touch it. And then I had to go out there and in blunt words said, "Who the fuck are you?"
Oh, boy.
And then he introduced himself, who come to find out was a pastor, and he didn't like my language. And I was actually asked not to come back to this home not because of my language, because I'm sure that didn't help, but because of my tattoos.
Oh.
They don't like tattoos in their house because it's the work of the devil. So you not only bring me to somebody that already is like very a conservative person, but they're also extremely Christian.
The work
they don't
of the
like
devil.
cussing.
Yeah.
They fucking pray before every meal, and you bring me? Like, I was set up for failure. Fucking failure. So that's basically who I am, though. Like, people have to prep their friends before meeting me, and then they have to tell me, "Hey, don't fuck this up for me." I don't like to call myself unpredictable because it's pretty predictable that I'm going to say what I want, but I also don't bite my tongue.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, if you wear something, you're a fat chick wearing stripes, and hey, does this make me look fat? Yes, you look like fucking wrestling ropes. Take that shit off. Like, would you rather let me lie to you? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to fucking look like I'm Dr. Doolittle taking a zebra out to a 3-star restaurant. Like, wear some black if you have to. Hide that shit. But that's just who I am.
You are alive. You're great live. I love you live. Give you a live mic. Give it hot to you. It's fucking awesome. My question for you is this: you've done other podcasts. A lot of podcasts tape their shows. Do you find that more challenging? Do you find that different on your approach? Do they edit more of you out? Like, how does that work?
I have to find myself thinking before I speak, which is something I'm not good at, because I do respect the opportunity of going on your shows and having the opportunity to get my name out there, get my craft out there. I do respect that. And when I'm told, hey, this is a PG show, it's going to be on a radio station in our area, it I have to go to Cole Bohannon in ring mode, because I can't speak the way I speak outside of the ring. So I just have to put myself in the ring. So,
Right.
and that does become more challenging when you put a microphone in my hand and I have a message to put out there, but I have to say it in a way that's not me. That's really hard. That's a foreign language to me.
Yeah.
Someone screams something at me and I can't tell you to go fuck yourself. It's just not me. So I do find that challenging. However, I'm very grateful for all the different opportunities that I've been put into to do these podcasts, do radio shows, interviews, because it's really, it's opening up more doors of opportunity, and it's teaching me how to be a civilized human being other than the barbarian that I am, that fucking people say that I am, because I don't speak proper English without, saying cunt.
Oh man, what a great transition! There's only one way to transition, and that's with the word "cunt." Cole, we're I'm gonna give you the mic. We're at the end of our time here tonight. You put yourself over. You can bury anyone you want. I'm not gonna say anything. You know how this works. I never interrupt you, anyways. The floor is yours.
I don't have to put myself over on here. I put myself over all the damn time everywhere else. You're here now watching me because I'm already over. You've seen my crap. You've seen me on social media. You've seen what I've done. This guy's telling me about his 16-year-old daughter, sir. I'm not that type, but I'm somebody that. What's the word I'm looking for? Authentic. Fuck it, sure, authentic.
Yep.
I'm again. I am who you see. Cole Bohannon 38 on Twitter. Continental Championship Wrestling on YouTube. That's where you can see the action, as well as on Facebook. And if I'm going to bury anybody, it's going to be who I've been burying for the last 2 years, and that's Michael Anthony. Used to call himself a Wild Thing, but now he's calling himself Unbelievable, because he's trying to do things that are unbelievable for his size. And what's going to be unbelievable is him beating Cole Bohannon on our next match. I'm going to make that match happen, and you're not going to beat me. It's as simple as that. The thing that's unbelievable is if you show up in something other than a fucking bus that you had to pay $2 for fare for. All right, that would be unbelievable. So I'm going to wrap this up the same way I do every damn time. Go buy my fucking t-shirt. All right, it's on my Twitter. It's pinned. Go fucking buy it. You don't like me? I don't give a shit. Go fucking buy it. All right. You deserve to buy. You have, especially some of you. I know some of you watch this shit, and you're probably sitting in your mother's basement and you have no self-confidence. Putting on one of these t-shirts, these CB Attitude t-shirts, will give you confidence, because you have a little bit of confidence that's on your chest. So God knows you'll never have a woman on it. So I'm going to end this the only way that I do, and that's with CB Attitude.
Look at that. Fucker's out. Just like that. Boom. Out. Well
He
done.
didn't end in his tagline.
He didn't end his tagline. That's all right. He ended in CB Attitude. It's just as good. How do I...
The tagline's better.
The tagline is pretty good. Do you remember it? What is it? I'm not... Wait, hold on.
Just because it's curable doesn't mean it's awesome, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Just because it's curable doesn't mean... Oh, what is it? Fuck! Just because it's curable doesn't mean it's... Well, we'll just go back and Watch on youtube.com/putting you over. Great spot by Cole Bohannon. He's great. I mean, he can be on here anytime. We talked a little of the current product with him, which
listen. Cole Bohannon's not done. I hear you, son of a bitch, is fucking just struggling. Listen, just because it's curable doesn't mean it's cool. And yes, I'm talking to you, fucking chlamydia carriers. Adios.
Just because it's curable doesn't mean it's cool.